You'd been preparing to face one opponent for, since the draw, I guess. When did you find out about the withdrawal, and what challenges did that curveball present you?
I found out about the change of player, I think, at around 4:30. So I did have enough time. It was a little bit last minute. We did spend a good amount of 48 hours of analyzing my opponent. But a change of opponent happens. It's last minute. We just gotta go with the flow. And for me, I just tried to play my game. Today I didn't play too well, made too many mistakes, or I didn't even take advantage of the point as much as I would want to, and I let her back in, and credit to her, she took advantage of it.
And just in the second set, we saw last night Bianca had a big dip in the second set too. Does the moment sort of get to you at certain points in the matches when you're playing on home court? Could you sort of talk us through that?
Yeah. Well, I think you summarized it very well. A big dip. There was a huge dip in the second set. In the first set, there was a little bit a small one, but I was able to pick that up in the second set. There was a big dip, and I guess that gave her confidence, and she didn't make the same mistake as in the first set. So she just went after it, and her balls went in, and as I said, I didn't take advantage of the point quick enough. I wasn't the one that was offensive, the aggressor. She was, and that was a big difference. And in the second set, it's a set that I would like to forget.
In general, the fans here all seem to be here to see you, and there's been a real increase in appreciation and in respect for women's sports in general. Yes. How do you think that's affecting you and your career?
First of all, I'm actually extremely happy that there's a lot of fans that are coming to watch women's sport, women's tennis. I know women's soccer is growing. WNBA is big in the U.S. and for me, I always want to see the stadium full, because that's what us athletes, that's what we want, that's what we do. We want to fill up the stadiums. We want to feel that energy, that love, the passion that they have for the game, and it warms our heart. For me, it just means that our work is being appreciated. Our hard work off the court and the talent that we try to show on court is being viewed as a good thing. And I think there's a lot of players that are voicing their opinions, and for me, I'm just happy that there's not only older fans, but there's younger fans too. You can see that the sport is growing. You can see that women's sport is also growing, and hopefully in the future we can also inspire young girls to keep playing tennis or keep playing their sport and to just continue their passion.
Of course, in doubles with your sister as well. How do you sort of navigate that tomorrow? Obviously, playing singles, but also the doubles. You've got to take care of your body. How do you sort of approach tomorrow?
I think first of all the body feels good. There's no worries there. So I just feel happy that the hard work that we've been doing the past couple of years is paying off. The only thing that I can do is focus on the singles first, and then in the doubles, just have fun with my sister as we did in the first round. And I think for me, it's just an opportunity to play with her, to have fun, to feel that sisterly love on court from the same side and not opposite side. Even though if it's training, opposite sides, it's a little bit different. So for me, I'm just happy that I get to share the court with her, and hopefully it goes well, and we get to continue this adventure.
Hi, Leylah. I'm Howard with the Toronto Observer. Question: this year, what adjustments did you have to make to going from grass to clay, and the surface changed because of playing in the Olympics? How did you make that adjustment?
You know, we didn't try to change much from our training. I think a little bit on the fitness side, we tried to, well, you got to ask that of my fitness coach and my coach, but on the fitness side, we did implement a couple of like the technical side, like changing directions, being able to change on clay where it slides a little bit more, and then on hard where it's a little bit like you can't slide as much, so you got to be able to be strong in their tendons and ligaments. So, you know, we just strengthened that, and as I said, you just got to ask them because they know more in details. But for me, I think the most important thing is my mentality. I told them when I saw this change of surface, it's like, okay, well, let's just think of it as I'm like 11 years old. At 11 years old, I remember we were at training camp and we were able to change surface from hard to clay to grass within 1 hour, and we did not complain. Like, that's just kind of how it was because the courts weren't always available to the younger kids, and we had fun with it. We did not complain. We just went out there and played because that's ultimately our goal. And for me, I just thought of that mentality, and you know, so far it's paying off. I think a positive mindset and not seeing too much of the negative helps a lot, and it brings in good vibes.
Do you actually have to tweak proprioception and make changes to the hand-eye coordination as the ball, because the ball behaves differently from surface to surface?
You know that you gotta ask like my coaches, because for me, as I said, see the ball, hit the ball, don't overcomplicate things, and you know, follow the instructions of my fitness trainer and of my coach. Thank you.
Leylah en français. Alors, après une victoire ce soir et hier, décrire votre niveau de confiance maintenant.
Bref, regarde, la confiance est là. Aujourd'hui, ce n'était pas un très bon match. Je suis un peu déçue de mon niveau, mais je suis quand même contente de la manière que je me suis battue aujourd'hui. Hier, c'était un match beaucoup mieux, mais je me suis amusée beaucoup avec ma sœur. Alors avec ça, j'ai pu être encore plus positive et je pense que ça m'a donné un peu plus de confiance pour rentrer dans la première ronde aujourd'hui, d'être un peu plus confortable et j'espère que demain, on peut continuer avec ce momentum. Thank you.